Once again, hello, I'm Yvette Lehman, and I'm today going to give you a pose with 3 different variations, and it's a twist. Twists are extremely beneficial for the entire spine health-wise, but what I'm really here to talk to you about is taking you much deeper than the physical benefits of the pose. So when we move through or go through our lives, and all of us are affected through our lives with many different traumas, and if we don't deal with them, they end up sitting in our bodies, and eventually they start to create a hardened matter which the energy cannot penetrate and blocks energy from moving freely through the body. So this particular pose is a really good one to break up those hardened tissues that block the energy flow. And I'll give you 3 different variations of it depending on where you are in the practice. And please feel free to try all 3 of them if you like. So again, you can either sit without on anything, but if you find that sitting up for you is not an easy thing because there's tightness in the low back, tightness in the groin, feel free to take something to sit up on. But if you do, you want to make sure that the pelvis is tilting to give yourself that freedom in your back body. So the first variation, you can have your right leg straight and cross the left foot over to the other side. I actually will do the other side so you see it better. Left leg straight, right foot to the other side. You want to make sure that your right big toe mound is on the floor so the knee isn't falling out to the side but comes to the center of the body. And then you sit yourself up nice and tall so your left toe, right knee, and your chest heart center is in about alignment. You can hold on to that knee, just kind of hug it, and take your right hand behind you, sit yourself up tall, and you're using both your arms to turn and twist your body, and then it becomes mostly about the breath. Again, on the inhalation, we're always expanding, breathing into the belly, into the whole of the torso, and on the exhalation, when all that empties, you take yourself farther into that twist. And you can keep doing that with every breath as long as this feels right. If at one point the elbow wants to come or makes it to the outside, it's just another way of holding and supporting. So your arms are doing a lot of the work, but it actually happens because of the breath. When we talk about moving and clearing energy or breaking up energy blockages, what moves the energy is the breath. So if you keep just breathing really shallow into your chest, none of that energy is actually moved, so it isn't as effective. So you're doing the physical pose, but you're really concentrating on and adding a very full, deep breathing. So it's inhaling into as much of your body, all the way to the base, the bottom of the belly, which you have to soften the muscles of the belly to do so, and you have to really trust, and then using your exhalation and the emptying to deepen the movement. Yeah. So this is variation 1. And then the second option is to bend this knee. You want to make sure that your heel is not underneath of your buttocks, so both of your sit bones are evenly sitting on the floor. Again, check in with that foot, so the foot is in alignment with the shin, the big toe mound is on the floor, the knee is to the center of the chest, you sit tall, and there too, you can hug your knee and twist. You can take the elbow to the outside. And the last of the variations is to take it quite deep into a very, very strong twist by taking your arm, elbow to the outside, starting to twist, and you're using your leg and arm to bring your torso as far over to the other side, and you keep doing that until you can reach down for that heel. Yeah? And then you're pressing the heel away so you can roll this hip more down towards the floor to take yourself into a very, very, very deep sensation of a twist. Breath is very important. So never holding the breath, it's always full breath, breathing into the belly and breathing out of the belly. Good. And you definitely, whichever variation you choose, or if you do all three, you want to make sure that you do them on both sides evenly. Thank you for listening. Thank you for participating, and see you next time.